Hello everyone, today we will be covering the top 4 humanoid companies in the US that you can readily buy in the next 2 years. This is Christine and welcome to Future Week. If you are into robotics, make sure to click subscribe for the latest in tech. With a perspective, of course. Let's start with Tesla. For Tesla's Optimus, the initial target is 25 to 30,000 US dollars. It weighs 57 kilos, height is 173 cm. Degrees of freedom, 28. Degrees of freedom per hand, 22. And it can run for 8 hours straight. When it comes to funding, there's no separate raise for Tesla's Optimus. It is integrated into Tesla's AI and autonomy budget. There's now $25 billion committed in 2026 for robotics and autonomy. It is currently deployed inside Tesla's factories in Fremont. Tasks include battery cell sorting and other logistical tasks. External partner sales targeted at late 2026 to 2027. Broader consumer availability, if you want to purchase one, it will be after 2028, so 2 years from now. The production line for making these robots are now designed to make 1 million robots a year. After 2027, the second gen line at the Gigafactory in Texas is targeting 10 million robots a year. So what's cool about this robot is it runs on an adaptation of Tesla's full self-driving neural network. It's the same system being used across Tesla's vehicles. It's now one neural network for all the behaviors, no separate programs per task. Future units will be using the AI 5 chip for offline local intelligence. If you're bullish about this, related stocks would be Tesla. So the best use case for now would be in manufacturing, like what they're doing internally at Tesla. Repetitive tasks within the factory, for example, sorting. Digital Optimus is also now in development. It's an intelligence layer for digital workloads. Next up is FigureAI as a strong contender. The pricing is very similar to Tesla. Early enterprise would be around 30 to 50K. The long-term target would be 20K as the production scales. It's 5'8" and 61 kilos. Degree of freedom is 30. Hands is 20 degrees of freedom. The runtime is around 5 hours. FigureAI has raised $1.9 billion across all rounds. Their recent Series C was last September 2025, $1 billion. It was led by Parkway Venture Capital. Other investors include NVIDIA, Intel, Capital, Salesforce, T-Mobile, and LG Ventures. And valuation post-money is $39 billion. I covered this in another video, FigureAI, which is the previous model, completed a 10-month pilot at BMW. It contributed to over 30,000 vehicles. Now it's being retired and FigureAI is now being evaluated to continue work at BMW. There's an undisclosed major customer, which is UPS. That will be huge if they get it. In 2025, 150 plus robots were shipped, and in 2026, they increased the production rate from 1 Figure 3 per day to 1 per hour. That's a 24 times throughput improvement in under 120 days. They're now targeting 100,000 units over 4 years. The brain of FigureAI is Helix AI. It's a proprietary vision language action neural network built in-house. Currently, FigureAI is private. There is no public ticker yet, but if you are interested to look into related stocks, indirect exposure would be NVIDIA and Amazon. They're all on the cap table. So FigureAI has been going viral on X when it comes to it's able to do packaging work relatively fast. FigureAI can be used in logistics, packaging, in assembly, but they also see this as a general purpose robot for cleaning, for cooking, for childcare. We will see how that goes. But for now, this is useful for those who are keen to deploy robots within their factories. Next, Agility Robotics. This is the most expensive robot per unit yet among those that we'll cover today. The flagship product right now is Digit. To purchase it outright, it's 200 to 250K per unit. They also have Robot as a Service as a product, RAS. Very interested to see how this goes, and I'll update you guys. Make sure to click subscribe to this channel because we'll be covering the different business models that the robotics industry uses. It's 5'9", weighs 65 kg. Degrees of freedom of the entire robot is 16, and the robot can run for 4 to 5 hours. Total funding right now is at $641 million, and Agility Robotics is going public very soon. through a $2.5 billion special purpose acquisition vehicle. If all goes according to plan, Agility will be the first US-listed pure-play humanoid company. We will see how the market reacts to this technology. Backers right now include Amazon, Nvidia, SoftBank Vision Fund 2, and Foxconn, among the many. Price of Agility may be steep, but it is now being deployed across different facilities. GXO Logistics, for example, is using them. It is the industry's first commercial RaaS, Robot as a Service contract. They did this back in 2024, very early on. Amazon is also using their service. Toyota as well. Mercado Libre, based in Texas, is a fulfillment center. Back in 2025, 100 units plus were deployed, and them going public will fund the production ramp. Their factory right now in Oregon, the RoboFab factory, is looking to increase production to 10,000 units per year. Let's look at the brain of Digit. It uses Agility Arc. It's a cloud platform for fleet management, task scheduling, and more. And Digit B5 also integrates NVIDIA's Halos 4 Robotics. It's the first robot to do so. I saw this at Computex, super exciting. Make sure to watch that video as well. If you are keen to look into how you can be more involved with Agility, the public ticker upon close would be AGLT at the NASDAQ US Stock Exchange. Business use case also in warehouse and logistics, tote handling, material movement, any repetitive task basically. It's a plug and play. You can put them inside an existing factory without changing anything within your factory. It seems that Agility is ahead when it comes to application right now, and we will learn more about how the public reacts to humanoid robots based on its public listing. And finally, 1X Technology is a Norwegian-American company. It's a hybrid and a part of it is American, so I decided to cover it here. The flagship robot is Neo. And among the 4 that I cover, this is consumer and home focused. So if you're watching this and in your family you want to deploy a robot soon, this is the company to watch. It's $20K upfront for early access, or you can do a $4.99 per month subscription. The first year of production was sold out within 5 days of pre-orders opening last year. So there is a demand for this. Height is between 5'6" to 5'7". It weighs 30 kilos. It's the lightest among all of them. And it is deliberately lightweight for home safety. It has a high degree of freedom at 75. The runtime for Neo is 4 hours. Total raise $130 million. It is relatively lightly funded compared to the others that we've seen. They kept it intentionally lean. Now, key rounds was $23.5 million Series A2 back in March 2023. It was led by OpenAI Startup Fund, and additional rounds were from EQT Ventures, Tiger Global, and Samsung. We talked about how the pre-order started last year and consumer shipments targeted at Q3, Q4 2026. So we'll see this very soon. They also have a partnership with EQT, one of their funders. Up to 10,000 Neo units will be deployed across EQT's portfolio companies in the next 4 years. They will be focused on manufacturing and warehousing. Now, as of late 2025, it's important to note that Neo still requires teleoperation and it's not fully autonomous. So there will be data concerns here and privacy concerns. If you are cautious about this, it's something to heavily consider. Their California factory has the capacity for 10,000 units of robots in year 1. 100,000 robots by the end of 2027. Now, what's interesting here is the Neo robots are also building a robot. So robots building robots era is here. The brain right now of Neo is the 1X World model. It runs on NVIDIA's Jetson Store. Onboard compute is trained with NVIDIA's ISAC simulation. Teleoperation is currently used as a data bootstrap to train the world model towards full autonomy. Currently, 1X has no public ticker. Indirect exposure would be NVIDIA. EQT as well as an investor, and they're deploying Neo. So if you're keen to be more involved, do check out these 2. Primary use case for Neo, different from the other 3. If you look at their marketing, their website, it's really for consumer home assistant tasks. For example, tidying, the chores you don't want to do, household tasks like folding clothes. They still consider B2B industrial logistics via EQT, their investor, and also within their company, they're using Neo. It is designed ground up for residential environments. It's soft, lightweight and safe around humans, supposedly. It uses the world model approach where the robot learns new home tasks from video and not from reprogramming. Alright, that's it. Those are the 4 humanoid robotics companies from the United States that you can purchase if you're a business owner or you're interested to have a robot in your home in the next 2 years. If you like content like this, make sure to click subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.